You've mistaken your success for anointing when you've been eating from the table of your wife's favor. Let's talk about it. Because if I look back at my own life, I have to realize something. I was deep in sin. I was lying. I was cheating. I was living two different lives. Yet every now and then the door would open. Money might come, an opportunity would show up. And then I would have this thought, wow, look at how God is blessing me. But now I know I was eating from a table that he had prepared because of my wife. Because when we separated, she got lighter. She smiled more. She started thriving. She glowed. But me, I hit rock bottom. I couldn't find a sliver of peace, and I could make some money, but then I was stressed. I was dog tired. I was in constant turmoil. And I had to wrestle with the possibility that I wasn't the one carrying the favor. I was the one consuming it. And some of you guys are standing in a business that you could not have built alone. You're living in homes that your integrity couldn't have sustained. You're holding families together on the prayers of a woman that you have been betraying. You think that you're the provider, but she has been the intercessor that has allowed you to provide anything that you do. You're cashing checks that your character didn't write and disrespecting her along the way. And listen to me, one day, God will stop allowing you to live off of somebody else's obedience, and not because he hates you, but because he loves you too much to let borrowed favor become your identity. God does want to bless you, but first, he has to build a man who can carry that blessing without destroying it. And that's why some of you keep losing opportunities. The devil didn't take it from you. Sometimes it's mercy, because if God gave you everything while you were still living in secret, you would have used that blessing to fund your own destruction. And I know, because I did it. The goal isn't to find another woman with favor. The goal is to become the kind of man whose integrity can stand beside hers. Imagine a marriage where she doesn't have to carry the spiritual weight for the both of you, where your obedience pulls in the same direction as hers. That's when your family stops surviving and starts to flourish, because the greatest blessing that your wife could ever receive isn't a husband who lives off of her favor. It's a husband who has finally become worthy of carrying his own. I'm Coach Bear. I help couples and individuals break toxic cycles and walk into transformation. And there are way too many husbands out there who think that your wives are weighing you down. But in reality, the only reason you have what you have is because of the favor that God has given her. And I need for you to wake up. You have to get out of this cycle. Marriage takes effort, so put it in.